These cookies, I don't know, they're like the sleeper hit of cookies. They are like that movie, the low budget movie that wins the Academy Award. When I explain the ingredients in these, you're gonna be like, girl, that doesn't sound that exciting. And then you're gonna try them and your mind's gonna be blown. If you bring these cookies to a party, you will put out the tray, someone will eat them, and you will turn around and they will be gone. They are the best. I'm gonna show you how to make them. So start with 2 egg whites, and then we're just gonna blend this with a hand mixer until they're nice and frothy. So here's the weird thing about this recipe. I was getting a lot of inconsistent feedback about it. Like some people were like, oh my God, this blew my mind. And the other people were saying that the mixture was really runny and not scooping. I found out it's because some people weren't using a hand mixer. They were using a paddle attachment with a stand mixer. Use a hand mixer for this recipe. I have no idea why it works out better with a hand mixer. I just know the batter will become too runny if you use a paddle attachment. Now to this, we're gonna add the secret ingredient, which is almond paste. This is what it will look like. It is not almond filling, which comes in a can. It is almond paste. It will be really thick and it's like in a rectangle when you unwrap it. My other key recommendation is to use this brand, Solo brand. Some people have used, there's another brand called Odense, and it seems like it's not as thick as a consistency as the Solo brand. So grab this brand of almond paste and then just break it up in chunks in the bowl. Then you'll need 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then a 1/2 teaspoon, you could do vanilla extract or almond extract, and then a 1/2 cup, which is 55 grams of blanched almond flour. This just also kind of gives insurance with the consistency of the dough, so it's nice and thick and scoopable. And then we just combine that. That's it. That is everything that's in these cookies. So here's a plot twist. I published this recipe maybe 5-6 years ago. And when I first published it, I tested it chilling the dough and not chilling the dough. And what I found was chilling the dough just made a taller, kind of more of cloud-like cookie structure. So I recommended doing that. I tested it again yesterday. And I think since I've added the almond flour, now you don't have to chill the dough. So you can see here, I tested 2 cookies. I just cooked right away, and then the dough was at room temp, and then the other one I chilled, and I really see 0 difference. So I would say save yourself some time and just scoop and bake once you combine the dough. So for your baking sheet, you just wanna line it with parchment paper. To do this really quick and easy, I highly recommend using a cookie scoop. I'm using a small cookie scoop here, and you just scoop about an even to the top amount and plop it on the cookie sheet about 1 inch apart from each other. So once all the dough's divided up, then you're just going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top. I have this this thing is my favorite. You put powdered sugar in here and then you twist the handle so it keeps it in here. So you can like set it down like this and the powdered sugar doesn't come out. It's so cool. So just sprinkle that over the top. And you can bake them as is right now, but for a little fanciness, I like to put a couple sliced almonds on top. The other option you can do is you can make a little indentation in it and do a little bit of Nutella. You can do a candied cherry, or after you're done baking them, sometimes I take them out of the oven and once they're cool, I'll drizzle chocolate on top too. Okay, and these are gonna bake in a 350 oven for about 16 minutes. You're looking for the bottoms to be lightly browned. I really wish I could just jump through the screen and give you one of these cookies and you can experience firsthand how good they are. I know they do not seem like they would be that good, but they're like chewy puffs of almond air. They're delicious. Highly recommend you make these. If you want to make them ahead of time, you can shape the dough and freeze it and then bake straight from frozen. You could also, I've also baked them, cooled them, froze them, and then serve them. They're great for holiday cookie trays. You might just want to go ahead and double the recipe from the jump because they're gonna be gone before you know it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.